What is P1 all about? P1 stands for Property World Africa Network. Each of those letters stands for something significant. Property, telling us that is an organization that concerns itself with properties. By property we mean land, housing, and a lot of other things that pertain to property. That's what the property stands for. Are we together? World. The word there tells you that the entirety of this earth is our field. The globe, the world, is our focus. Our focus is not just in Nigeria. Our focus is in the entire world. Our conversations about properties, about real estate, has a global phenomenon, has a global landscape. Our march, our drive, is to get to the ends of the world. Because with our message and gospel of real estate. Africa there tells you that we are starting from where? Africa, which is where we are, Nigeria. Okay? So we are about property. Our focus, our field is the entire world. We are starting with Africa, which is our home. And we are doing all this through what we call what? Network. Network means people, by the way. Okay? Network here means people. Means connection, relationship with people. So that is what the organization stands for. We started business in 2012 March. That means we are on our 9th year now. Doing business, changing lives of families. People without hope have walked into this organization. Today, they are very confident people, doing very well for themselves. They are breaking new grounds. They are financially free. People who struggle with their bills once upon a time after an encounter with this organization, P1. As I trust you are also if you're coming here for the first time. Or as I trust you will also if you are watching perhaps online or on the TV. And this is your first time of encountering or coming across this company, P1. Just know that you have come to an organization that is capable of transforming your life. Not because we say we can do it, but because we have done it to thousands of people. That's what our organization. We have empowered thousands. We have given thousands of people legitimate means of income. The unemployment rate now in Nigeria, there are no jobs, the economy is down, there have been COVID in 2020. But in spite of that, our organization, P1, the organization you belong to, I belong to, hopefully you will belong to, if you haven't, is one that, in spite of the COVID 2020, has given hopes and have given a platform for people to earn legitimate income. And like we always say, it doesn't matter where you are. It is an organization, a business that you can get involved with, irrespective of your location, alongside your regular job, business, or studies. Because some people say, I have a full-time job, I have a business, I'm a student, but guess what? It doesn't what? It doesn't matter. As long as you have a desire to increase your income stream, as long as you have a desire to want more, you want more from life, you know this is not your all. You know you can do more than this. You know you have the potential to generate, to drive income more than your current capability. You have come to the right place. If you're out there, you're unemployed, this is an unbelievable opportunity for you to get involved with the P1 business. If you're underemployed, that means you are employed, you go to work every day. But you know in your heart of hearts that this thing is not cutting it for you. You are at the right place. P1 business opportunity. You have a small business, you know, you have an SME business which you run. But you know it's not enough. You want something new, something different. The P1 business opportunity gives you that platform to get something different, something unique, something perhaps you've never experienced before. Only if you give it a try. Okay, so we are a real estate marketing and information company that adopts the network marketing business. I like to go to the board. I'm a teacher, I'm a trainer, so we like the use of board. I hope you don't mind. Okay? Because the goal is for you to understand what we are doing here. The PWAN business is a real estate marketing company. Marketing information company is actually the same thing. Okay? Using what? Network marketing. So there are three concepts here you need to understand for you to grasp, what the PWAN is about. Three things you must know. Of course, property tells you it's real estate. It's a real estate organization. It is a marketing or information company that adopts the network marketing model. These are three different things you must understand. Okay? Real estate is clear: land, housing, houses, and related matter. Marketing information means the core operations, the core vehicle that will deliver our gospel of real estate is marketing. Marketing is very integral to the success of PWAN. Communication. Marketing means awareness. Bottom line, we are constantly telling people about opportunities for them to own housing for themselves. Because we've seen that housing, like you already know, hopefully, is one of the three basic necessities of life. Housing, research shows that people spend more than 30, at times 40% of their entire life's income on housing. All the money you are going to earn all your life. Research shows that over 40% of it will be spent on housing. So the question now becomes, how are you going to spend that money? 40% of all your hustle. Somebody is telling you beforehand that money will go on housing. So you have to make a choice. Are you going to spend the money as an expense, paying somebody you call your landlord or landlady house rent all your life for over 40%? Or are you going to be like thousands of smart individuals and organizations who have joined and partnered the PWAN business so that 40% of their housing, which inevitably they have to spend, they will be keeping the money for themselves. Why? Because they now own the houses. So it's not about real estate, it's not about marketing, information, and of course, network marketing. These three concepts, we're talking about it all through our presentations today. Okay, so we are vetted financial heroes. There are countless number. They keep churning up every single month, every single week. People who have attained financial independence because they have aligned themselves with the business, with the opportunities PWAN presents. And it doesn't matter who you are, where you are today. It doesn't matter what challenges that you may be faced with now. Aligning yourself with PWAN business, joining the PWAN Business Opportunity, you can be sure, if you do the right thing, that you will get into financial independence. Shall we continue? So get ready for fresh information, get ready for fresh fire. What is our vision? Our vision is making home ownership what? I want you to repeat, I want you to read that vision for me. Scream it as loud as you can. What is our vision?
To make home ownership dream a reality.
To make home ownership dream a what?
Yes.
A what?
Yes.
I like hearing your voices. Okay. So, vision, like I teach, has to do with sight, has to do with direction. If you don't understand the vision of PWAN, you may be struggling, you may struggle succeeding in PWAN. Sit down, calm down, settle down, and ask yourself, what is the vision of this business? Am I running with the vision? Here, I'm here to tell you that the vision is making home ownership dream what? Right. Our goal as a company, what we stand for, what we want to be known, is an organization that makes the home ownership dream of people a reality. It doesn't matter who you are. Your dream is to own a home. Even though your dream is not to own a home, then you should adjust your dream, because we've just told ourselves that over 40% of your income will be spent on what? Housing. So it makes sense for you to own a home, own a house. So in P1, our vision is to make home ownership a reality. That's our vision. Alright, that's what we want to do. Okay? So your mission is, how are you going to achieve your vision? Let me repeat. Your vision is your direction, where you are going to, what you want to be known for, what you are aspiring to become, the standpoint. You want to be known. Whenever you mention P1, people should say it's an organization that make home ownership dream what? That is what we want to do. Now, how are we going to achieve this? That is what the mission statement is about. Now, take a look at it. To discover affordable land. Somebody say affordable lands. In fast developing areas. And make this known to you, and also show you how you can make money to buy land and build your home, or how you can make money to buy your home. Again, let's do what? Let's break it down. Okay. So number one, affordable lands. We discover affordable land. I want to take you on a journey on how P1 make home ownership dream a reality. The first thing P1 does is what? Discover what? Affordable land. What's the next thing? And this land is in fast developing areas. Why fast developing area? Because we are talking about value appreciation. If it is not a fast developing area, will the value of the land appreciate fast? No. Yes or no? So it has to be a what? Fast, not just any fast developing location. So when you acquire the real estate, the land from P1, in the shortest possible time, the value of your land has what? Appreciated. Why will it appreciate so fast? Because that location is a fast developing what? Area. Now, as a PBO or an aspiring PBO, you must understand these things. Because when you stand before your prospects, you will be displaying. And the guy or the lady will want to say, see the way you are just breaking this thing down, as if, that is what you should. And what does that do for you? That shows you a professional. Am I speaking? Yes. And it also, portrays confidence. And what does confidence do for you? Trust. It builds trust. And what does trust do for you? It makes them to do what? Buy, do business for you. So you must understand these things, okay? So the mission, don't forget I said the mission is how, the how. Yes, you say you want to make home ownership dream a reality for me. Thank you very much, sir. But how are you going to do it? How are you going to do it? You walked up to the I'm telling you now that my vision is to make your home ownership dream a reality. It is your dream, but my job, all my life ambition is to make your own home ownership dream a reality. What is the next thing you are going to ask me? How? How are you going to do it? Yes, one of my visions is to own a home. And I appreciate and I thank God you are telling me that your own goal is to make my own dream a reality. But the question is what? How? This is how. Number one, we discover affordable land. Number two, they are in fast developing area. Now, thank you very much, sir. You have discovered affordable land. They are in fast developing area. And so what? So how will I get the land? P1 is saying no, it doesn't stop there. We will make this land known to you. Remember we said that P1 is a real estate marketing and information what? Company. So the marketing and the information element of it is what you have there. Discover affordable land, developing area, and we make them known to you. We make them known to you. That is the communication, that is the information sharing there. And we do not just stop there. We also show you how you can do what? Make money to buy the land, to build the home, or even buy the home. So as an look, you need to understand what P1 is trying to do here. I'm a very strategic person. Okay, strategy is what I live and breathe on. So when you come to me, I want to know what your vision is. I want to know what your mission is. Because it is your vision and your mission, and of course how you pursue them, that will give me the comfort to ascertain whether you can deliver on your promises or not. So this company, PWAN, is telling you that we want to make your home ownership dream a reality. And this is how I'm going to do it. We are going to discover affordable lands. This land will make sure that they are in fast developing area. I told you why. So that once you invest, the value will appreciate very quickly. And we make it known to you. That is three things we'll make sure. Then you now ask, okay, you have made the land known to me. How does that help my case? How will I get the money to buy it? We say no. We'll also show you what? How to make the money to buy the land, to build the house, or even buy the house. Why don't you put your hands together for PWAN, please? Put your hands together, because I know you mean it. Thank you very much. Can you see the light? Can you see what's going on here? So that is how, that is what you do when you walk into the office of a prospect. You break the thing down for him. Say, sir, sit down. Let me tell you about PWAN. You don't know anything about PWAN. Let me tell you. Then you begin to break down the mission and the vision. So that when you now begin to talk about his investments, you don't need to say so much any longer. So now these are our core values. Somebody say, arise. I need to hear you. I can't hear you. I know you can do better. Okay, I will take that one. So, what are they? Accountability. Next. 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 Excellence. So these are our core values. The core values. The things that we stand for. And the same thing applies here. You need to understand what the core values of PWAN are. You need to imbibe them. You need to eat them. You need to drink them every single day. You need to understand that you must work with the arise core value. You must be accountable. People are going to put millions of their hard-earned resources into your hands. And into our hands as an organization. People are going to trust you. Some people are going to trust you with all their life savings because they want to invest in real estate. Because you have told them that 40% of their income will be spent on housing. And they want that expenses to be within their domain. So we must be accountable. We don't have a choice. We are accountable people. Because you are putting your investments. Some people are going to invest because, not for themselves, for their children. Are you with me? So people are putting the future of their children in your hands. That's a big thing. No? So you don't have a choice. You must be accountable. So people are going to invest in real estate with you as a PBO because they want to prepare for their old age. When they are 70 and 80 and they can no longer work, they want an investment that will pay their bills, that will become a substitute for their income. What I mean is, let's say I'm earning 250,000 naira every month now. Okay? I know that when I'm 70 or 80, I'm not sure I will be earning 250 every month. I'll probably be too old to earn 250 every month, right? I won't be that strong to go around. But I want to invest in real estate now. So that when I'm 70, 80, the return on investment, the cash flow for my real estate will become a substitute for my income. Are we together? So even though I'm not going to work every day, my investment is producing a replacement for my income. This is the kind of responsibilities the clients, the people are going to put in your hands. They are going to trust you with their future income. Are you seeing the enormity of it now? So it's not a place for you to do. If you are here, okay, I want to be part of the PWAN Business Ownership Program. Maybe you are watching online on the TV, okay? Say, look, I like what you guys are doing. I want to be part of you. Please, you must understand Arise. You must understand that you have to be accountable. We are people of accountability. And if you are going to work with us, you must. You don't have a choice. Be a person of accountability. And that applies also for responsibility, integrity, service, and excellence. Because as a PBO, you are an ambassador of PWAN. When you go out there to preach the gospel of P1, to tell people about the opportunity, to give them money to invest in themselves in their future, you are the one standing there, right in front of them, speaking and representing P1. You must be a person of arise. You must be a person of responsibility, accountability, responsibility, integrity, service, and what? In other words, when you walk up to a man or a woman or a friend to tell them about real estate investment, you must have their best interest in your heart. You are not doing it because you want to earn some. No, you are doing it because you want to make them happy. You want that child that is 4 years old today, when he becomes 30 years old, he will be living in the land you sold to his dad. Are you seeing the kind of the seriousness? I want to open your eyes this morning. That is the serious, the kind of, you know, the importance of what we are doing. And it is a marathon relationship. Somebody that is 40 or 30 something buys a piece of real estate from you with P1. His child is 5, and you are telling me that you want, when the child is 30, the child owns that land and benefiting from it. It's a long-term journey, and you better be a responsible person. You better be a person of accountability, excellence, and what? All right. So we have there our founders, the people, the couple that have put this whole thing together by the grace of God. The couple that vetted this vision, P1, this movement. Like we like to say in some quarters, it has become a movement. I want you to celebrate with me Dr. Austin Oumere and Dr. Mrs. Jane Oumere. Please celebrate them. I need you to celebrate them, please. That's our founders, the people that, better this organization, P1, okay? And I'd like to share with you their story. It's a touching story. It's a story I encountered some years ago, and I've seen that story metamorphose into unbelievable greatness. Okay? A story about a couple going about squatting. I'm serious. Squatting from home to home. Being literally kicked out from homes. You know how it is now? When you visit somebody, and after 2 weeks, you are overstaying your welcome. Suddenly the light in your room is not working again. Suddenly, they won't tell you to leave. But funny things start happening. But it was all for a good purpose for this couple. Moving around looking for a place to put over their head. Necessity of life, shelter. This couple didn't have shelter. Shopping for 300,000 naira to pay rent for a flat. I'm telling you, the chairman of this business. But today, see how that transformation has happened. See how a couple, looking for a roof over their head, and God is an amazing God, permit me to say, using that thing that is a trouble for these people, that's for you, using that same thing. We're not even talking about them, because they are blessed. I'm talking about helping and opening the destinies of thousands of people. Okay? That is the story behind this business. It is not a business that people sat in one joint and say, okay, guy, let's start reading. No. This one is different. Somebody say P1 is different.
P1 is different.
Say P1 is different. I can't say it confident. P1 is different.
P1 is different.
Yeah, that is why that is why my confidence is, because this is beyond ordinary. Okay? So that is the journey of this couple. Squatting another. Then they betted the company P1 Homes. From P1 Homes to P1 Edge. And today they have so many. How many affiliates do we have now? 17 affiliates. 17 affiliate companies. From one company, March 12, 2012. So 17 companies. Today. Why don't you put your hands together for that business? You think it's a coincidence? You think it's a joke? You think it's something that just happened? No, it's not a coincidence. There's a force behind it, which is the grace of God, I believe. Okay, but look, PBO, are you with me? Are you with me? Yeah. You must cut out your story from the P1 story. That is their story. Are you with me? So the question now is, what is your own P1 story? What's your P1 story? What's your P1 story? Yeah, because you can be going about saying, oh, this is our founder, this is their story. You see their story written down. Homeless, going from home to home. But what is your own P1 story? I hear the chairman say most of the time that the P1 is beyond him as a person now. I mean, over 40,000 PBUs, 17 companies, their board, management team, operation team, 17. It is beyond, but the question is, what is your own P1 story? I can tell you a few things of my P1 story. My P1 story is a story of hope. Somebody say hope. My P1 story is a story of possibility. Somebody say possibility. My P1 story is a story of commitment. Somebody say commitment. Hope. Because I look at this couple and say, if this can happen for them, then it can happen for me. I have hope for my tomorrow as I'm standing here now. Because I've seen a demonstration of that grace in their life. So I'm hopeful. I have hope that if this happens for them, then it is a story of possibility. It is possible, because if you don't have hope, it cannot be possible for you. If there is no possibility, then you cannot give commitment to it. It is possible that today, you sitting down here, in the next few weeks, you will be the one giving presentation. Maybe in Abuja office, in Ghana office, in London office, I don't know. That's a possibility. It's a possibility that you sitting here today, you'll be an MD of an affiliate tomorrow. Is that not a possibility? It's a possibility. It's possible. But you must start from the standpoint of what? Hope. Your hope is what will ginger your possibility. And your possibility is what will ginger your what? Commitment. That is the third thing. Commitment. Somebody say commitment. Commitment. You can look at the P1 business and say, oh, this is a lovely, oh, what a wonderful thing. Look, commitment went into it. And you cannot tell me about commitment without telling me about time and what? Resources. Don't tell me that you are committed. A wise man once said, show me your time and your resources you have invested. Then I will judge whether you are committed or not. Ask the GMD or ask the chairman. It takes a lot of work. Lot of work. The vision did not just come to them and the next day you have 15, 17 companies. No. And go and ask any successful person. Aliko Dangote, the richest man in Africa, are here for the 9th consecutive time. But the time he said in an interview that he works 18 hours. How many of us saw that interview? 18 hours in a day. He works 18 hours. That's commitment. Okay? If you're not ready for commitment, then forget about your possibilities. It's not enough to just, you can ask, go and see the chairman or connect them and ask them, what is their work schedule like? They'll tell you, you'll be shocked. Are you ready for the commitment? Yes or no? Are you ready for the commitment?
Yes. So,
are you ready to be committed to the P1 business opportunity?
Yes.
Are you ready to spend your time into P1 business?
Yes.
Are you ready to spend resources into your P1 business opportunity? Yes. God bless you for that. Let's go to the next slide. Okay, so we can move on. So these are the 17 companies we have now, and we are still counting. We are still counting. Okay, because more companies will roll on. Okay, now recall that when we were doing our illustration, we said that it's a real estate company, it's a real estate and information company. Okay, that okay, so it's a real estate company, it's an information company that is fashioned under the model of what? Network what? Network marketing. Alright. So everything we do so our real estate business is under what? Network what? Marketing. And I say real estate, we do communication, information. Now, Why network marketing? Network marketing. A lot of people don't even like the word network marketing. Look, network marketing. In fact, I told myself some months ago that I will not get involved in any business if it's not network marketing. I mean, there's no point. Why? Because network marketing is a faster means to achieve your goal of wealth creation. How many of us want to create wealth? You want to create wealth? It's a faster means. You must bring your wealth creation strategy into network marketing mode. That's the way to run. That's the way you will prosper. Okay? I always give two examples, two of my favorite examples. Okay? You want to travel far, you need what? Network what? Marketing. Network marketing is simply a distribution model. Somebody say distribution model. How organizations can take their product to the market. It's a distribution model. Okay? You have product that you produce and you want customers to buy. Is that also? So what do? You either get people to come as your salespeople or you employ network marketing. How many of us know bicycle? Of course, all of us will know bicycle. How many of us can ride a bicycle? How many people can ride a bicycle? How many of us know power bike? You've seen power bike. Have you noticed the similarity between a power bike and a bicycle? They both have two wheels, right? Okay? Power bike and bicycle, they have one rider. Is that not so? Fine. But in spite of the fact that the power bike has two wheels and one rider, like the bicycle, what do you think will happen if we set up a race competition between a power bike and a bicycle? What will happen? Who will win the competition? But are they not two wheels? Yeah. Don't they have the same wheels? Are they not one rider per bike? In fact, they are both called power bikes. Is that not so? Bicycle, power bike. But the difference is in what? Their speed. If you take a bicycle and a power bike now, and you say you want them to do a race competition to Lekki toll gates, who will get there first? Power bike will get there first. But when the bicycle get there, it will get there, right? Maybe next week. Or maybe after 1 hour or 2 hours, if the person is not tired. But the power bike will zoom off. And in 5 minutes, the power bike is there. Now, see that power bike is what? Network marketing. Network marketing will take you there faster. I tell you the truth. It will take you there what? Faster. Because you are leveraging on the strength of people. Now let me give another example. Let's say we want to run a race, because it's all about race, okay? Now, all of you are in a team, one team, okay? And it's just me on the other team. And the nature of this race is simple. We are running from here to Lekki toll gates, okay? And all of you will run together as a team, but I will be the only person that will run. What that means is that she can run from here to VGC. When she gets to VGC, she will hand over to, what's your name, sir? Ayo. Ayo will run from VGC to Mega Chicken. What's your name, sister? Ayo will hand over to Tayo. Tayo will run from VGC to, that's how they'll be doing. Meanwhile, I'm the only one that is running on my race. Who will get there faster? Your team. Will I get there? Yes. Maybe next week or next 2 weeks. Okay? Now, that is just to show you that you will do better as a network of people than an individual. All of you are running together. From here to VDC is not far. She will settle down. Ayo will continue. But I'm the one. So that is why you must employ network marketing for you to run what? Faster. It's the fastest way to run when it comes to revenue or wealth creation. Okay? So you must be thinking network marketing. It's a distribution model. Okay? But without network marketing, it will take you longer time. So no wonder, somebody say no wonder. No wonder PWAN adopted the network marketing system into real estate. And and the good news is that PWAN, our organization, we are the first real estate network marketing in the whole world. Put your hands together for PWAN. We are the first real estate network marketing in the whole world. We are not the first real estate company in the whole world. I can always say. We are not the first network marketing in the whole world, no. But when it comes to network marketing and real estate, PWAN is the first real estate network marketing. There are so many of them today in Nigeria, but we are the first in the entire world. So as PBOs, when you engage prospects, please confidently tell them, please, do you know that our organization, we are the first real estate network marketing in the whole world? That's a plus for you. Okay? We are the first. Everybody you see doing it, copy it from us. Okay? So we are so proud of that. Okay? We introduced network marketing into real estate because of its multi-level compensation words. I want you to mark that word. PWAN saying that we introduced network marketing into real estate because of its multi-level compensation system. In PWAN real estate business opportunity, there are 12 ways you can earn income. 12. Somebody say 12. Not one. If you are working in an organization, how many times do they pay you salary? Probably once, right? But in this business, there are 12 ways, and we'll come to that anyways. Okay? So we incorporated network marketing into real estate because we want to empower people. We want people to succeed quickly. We want to share a strategy with people so that if they employ it, then home ownership becomes a reality for them. And we have started doing that by owning land locations in several, who knows how many states we are in now? 14 states. 14 states in Nigeria, that's including the FCT, in Nigeria today. So, no matter where you are watching from, you are in Lagos, you are in Port Harcourt, you are in Aba, what other locations do we have? Enugu, what other one? Asaba, Imo, Cross River, Bayelsa, Owerri, Nazimo, Ogun, Ibadan, Delta, Asaba, Warri. What other location can you remember? We are in the Ebonyi State now. How many of you know that? Abakaliki. We're in Anambra, we're in Oka. In fact, we are so many of you in Anambra. We're in Lewi. You know? Okay, so it doesn't matter. Now, these locations are just operational offices. It doesn't mean that you must be in any of these states for you to join the PWAN business. No. Remember, I said that the PWAN business opportunity, you can get involved in it from anywhere, any location. Any location. But this, if you're in any of these states, of course, there's an operational base for you to do your business. So, network marketing is a system that we use. Now, if you look at the slide, that's a network of people there. Okay? You can see there's somebody at the top there, there are other people there, and it goes downwards. Okay? Now, if you look at that model, yes, that's the gentleman or lady at the top there. He's the one leading that network. Okay? You can see that to his right, there's another person there. Beautiful job. You can see to his left, there's somebody else there. Okay? Now you can take it to one level lower. Can you look at see the slide? Alright. So it goes downward. Also, you can see at the second level there, at the third level, sorry, there are 5 people in each circle. Alright? There's also 5 people in each circle. So if you look at those circles, you see that there are 25 people in that circle already. A journey that somebody started up there, already the person is having 30 people in that team. All working together. All putting their heads together. So, network marketing is a system that you must understand. You must employ. I've heard people say, let me just be doing my sales. I don't have time for network marketing. You are shortchanging yourself. You are not helping yourself. Let me just be doing, I don't have time for people to be chasing people. No. Without people, you cannot succeed in this life. You don't have a choice. You must deal with people. Because no man is what? An island. You must learn the skill to walk up to somebody and hold a reasonable conversation with that person. Without network marketing, you can get your, nobody is saying that you cannot be wealthy without network marketing. No, that's not the point. But my dear, do you want to spend 10 years looking for 100,000? Do you want to spend 5 years looking for 1 million? No. You want to do one transaction. Somebody say one transaction. Just one deal. And you are hitting a couple of millions. That is what network marketing will do for you. So in our sites, we have commenced buildings in a lot of our sites, both in Lagos and outside of Lagos. Okay? We started with land, but now we're doing a lot of buildings. Can you give me some examples of the development we have, the building development we have in PWAN Group? Like the Zion Residence, which other one? Like the Signatures, PBOs, what's going on? Cedarwood, luxury apartments, Flourish, City, Diamond Heaven, beautiful, Pelvin in Enugu, right? Residence going on. Even Ozana residence at Teleko. Diamond too. Okay. So a lot of housing development structure and more will continue. It's a strategy. You acquire the land first, then you start doing what? Buildings. Somebody says strategy. Strategy, yes. The strategy is for you to acquire the land first. Then you start thinking of what? Building. If you are thinking of building first, time is of essence here. So smart investors, what do? They acquire land massively. Is that not so? And these are the things you should be telling your prospects. Just be acquiring land massively. Because as you acquire it, capital appreciation, the value begin to what? Go up. Then when you are ready, you can now decide what you want to do with the land. Whether you want to build on it to sell, or build on it to rent for rent income, or simply sell the land and get your value appreciation, or do a joint. There are so many of them, do a joint venture. But the goal for you is to, as a smart investors, you keep what? Acquiring the real estate. How many of you notice that when people buy land, after some years they buy more plots? Have you noticed? Yes. So the clients you sell real estate to today, after a couple of months, go back to that client and say, "Oga, it is time for you to buy another what? Another one." Yes, I'm serious. Now, because you have done business with the man before, it becomes much easier for you to deal with it. There are clients I sold real estate to in 2015. They bought Cornerstone, Havila Gardens, and so on. In fact, some of them are on their third cycle now. Because they did the Cornerstone Estate and Havila in 2015. They did the Vista series. Okay? And many of them are now doing the Flourish. The same people. Okay? So, when you get the clients, please make sure that you don't run away from them. Alright, next slide. Okay, so we do just more than real estate. If cars is something that motivates you, we give cars in this organization. Although our vision is to make home ownership dream a reality for all. That's our vision, making home ownership dream a reality. But that is not to say that there are not other incentives that we use to motivate people. For instance, look at the screen, Ambassador Jeremy. That car you see there is not a Boropos car. That is a vehicle handed over to her by PWAN. So in case vehicle is something that motivates you, you are at the right place. Let's have some other slides of the vehicles. That's the couple there. Vehicles given to them. That's Ambassador Wefi. Now the good thing, something I want to tell you about the people you are seeing here. Many of them, for all of them, started as PBOs, as you and I. A lot of people you see on this slide now, brandishing their brand new vehicle. Some years ago, many of them were on this side of the hall, listening just the way you are now, coming for their first time to the PBO seminars, even though then it wasn't PBO. But today, they are MDs, they are ambassadors. So if cars is something that freaks you, You know, you like your automobile very good. P1 doesn't have any problem. We have given several cars out, okay? And we will not hesitate to give one to you next week if you meet up the, I'm serious. Meet up the expectation that qualifies you for a car. And I'm telling you, in the next few, you'll get a car. Even this year, as part of the COVID, we've given, a few weeks ago, we gave out a Lexus, right? P1 signature, a Lexus. You know, in this COVID, there's not every business that can do that. Okay? So if you do what is expected of you, then you don't have a problem. Aside the income possibilities, there are also loads and loads of incentives. We're talking about brand new cars here. Alright? So this is Ambassador Antonia Chinelo. Alright? Our 2020-2021 ambassador. I want you to put your hands together for her, please. Let's celebrate good things. When we see good things, don't halt the celebration. Appreciate good things so that good things will reach you. But after you say it will reach you, also go and do the work. Go and ask go and ask her what she did. That she became the 2020-2021 ambassador. I tell you, when you ask her, she will tell you that it is a function of hope, it's a function of possibility, and it's a function of commitment. It wasn't an easy thing for her to be the ambassador to this. A lot of work. And the good thing is that P1, you know, it's a level playing ground. It doesn't matter whether you have a PhD, you don't have a degree, your wife is complete or not. We don't care. It doesn't matter. You have 50 years experience or you have 0 years experience, you are a copper, you are a student, it doesn't matter. Once you do the requirements, the reward will come to you. Simple. Whether you joined P1 8 years ago or 10 years ago, or you just joined yesterday, once you meet the criteria, the obligation, you make the sales, or you do the team building, the benefit comes to you. Nobody will say, because you just joined last week, how about this lady that have been here? No. It's a purely performance-based system. You perform, you get the reward. It doesn't matter who you are. Alright. So that's her brand new SUV there. Handed over to her in this COVID-19 period. There's COVID-19 period, they say there's no money in circulation. People are going home with brand new cars. Alright. So if traveling abroad is something that freaks you, you're in a good place. If not for this COVID, I'm sure that by this time we would have maybe up to 5 or 6 international trips, all expense paid trip abroad. In fact, so as about this time last year, we have the boat cruise. About this time last year, people were in a boat cruise, or preparation to go for the boat cruise. You know, where we did a boat cruise, you know, Dubai, Oman, and what have you. All expense paid for. Okay? So, it can be you. In fact, as a matter of fact, let me just tell you, maybe some of you don't know. A lot of us have already qualified for international trips. A lot of us. We are already qualified for international. We're just waiting for this COVID. Then ask some of us, okay, say no, leave when we are ready, we'll go for that journey. All expense paid trip. P1 will be to sponsor it. And like I said, it doesn't matter, you can be on that list today. Please take us to international trips. Okay, so London, this is London in 2018. You know, this is Dubai 2019. Dubai 2019. This is Accra, Ghana 2019. Okay? Everybody you see there, they are all people use like you and I. Okay? And P1 sponsored all of them. So if the international trip is something that you are thinking about, you don't need to spend your money. Qualify and it will take you there. Simple. Save your money for something else. Okay, so what we have here is what we call performance bonus. You can see that gentleman, 972,000. That is not his commission. That one is called what? Performance what? It doesn't matter. Perform and you will see, we'll give you a bonus. Alright? This one is over 2 million. Oh my goodness. Please go on. Take this 2 million away from my face. Okay, in case you say, it's only one person who used to give performance bonus in P1, no, that's not true. Look at them. So many of them. This was just in 2020 this year, performance bonus. So what we are trying to tell you is that our vision is making home ownership dream a reality, but there are other things we can do to take care of you. And we cannot start putting the pictures. A lot of us have won all sorts of household appliances this year. Like myself, some of them have not even collected them. They're still calling me, come and take your fridge, your phone is here, your this is here. I don't even know. Okay? So you also can embrace and take all these gifts home. If you do these few things we want you to do. It's simple. Alright. So let's talk quickly about the PWAN Business Owner Program. PWAN Business Owner Program. Now let me tell you something. Are you with me? Let's get serious. Now, let me tell you something you need to know. Listen carefully. Are you listening carefully? Listen carefully to this thing I'm going to tell you. Please, it's very important. The vision of P1, making home ownership dream a reality, is not just for clients alone. It's for everybody, including you PBOs. You cannot be helping people make their home ownership dream a reality, and your own home ownership dream is not a reality. Does that make sense? No, let me repeat myself. How can I be helping people to buy real estate? I tell them, invest in real estate, secure your future, secure the future of your children. But me that I'm telling you to invest, I am not investing. Does that make sense? It doesn't make sense. This is the nutshell of PBOs. Don't forget our vision. Don't forget our mission. We say we will discover affordable land in fast developing area. We'll make them known to you. And what else? Show you how to make the money. PBO is about that line. Show you how to make the money. So you can see that the PBO thing is connected to the mission. PBO is about showing you how to make the money, to do what? To buy the land, to do what? To build on the land, to do what? Or even what? Buy the house. So the PBO program is about encouraging, urging members of the P1 to start their home ownership scheme. How many of you have started your home ownership scheme? Here. Beautiful. How many? Who else? Good, beautiful. And I know there will be more hands. Look, 40% of your income will be spent on housing. Take it or leave it. Deal with it. 40% or more of all your life savings will be spent on housing. So does it not make sense? Instead of you to spend that money and give it to somebody else called a landlord or landlady, you invest that money into your own home ownership. The PBO program is a program that gives you a platform to easily, somebody say easily, own your own land investment. A lot of people say land investment is capital intensive, but PBO program says no. In the PBO program, which means P1 Business Owner Program, we want to show you how to own your own real estate business, but also how to own your own land. And I tell you, watching me here, with as little as 15,000 naira minimum monthly deposit, you can start your journey to becoming a land or home owner right here in this country, Nigeria, with just 15,000. So that is what the PBO program is all about. Do you understand me, man? Okay? What this PBO really is about how you can easily own land. Simple. How you can enjoy flexible payment plan. How you can be working but putting money aside. And the interesting thing about this PBO program, let me just tell you, is that you can actually own the land investment with zero what? Kobo. Let me repeat myself. The PBO program gives you a unique platform how you can own real estate without paying a dime for it. So we'll show you here. When we say zero cost, we are not blabbing, you are not paying kobo, but you own the land. Are we ready for it? So as a PWAN business owner, you must be smart. Somebody say smart. Somebody say smart. You cannot be telling people to own real estate. You cannot be helping people to secure their own future. Meanwhile, you are not doing that for yourself. So we have created a platform where we have made it easy, simpler for you to start your home ownership. And if you are watching us online now, you don't have a home, you don't have a land investment, there's something wrong. You must start today. Somebody say today. And it is easy to start. Become a PWAN business owner and start your home ownership journey with as little as 15,000 naira minimum monthly. Alright, so let's go on. Now, in your journey to home ownership using the PWAN Business Opportunity platform, you must understand the concept of what PV. Somebody say PV. PV means point value. PV means money. That's what it means. Okay? PV means money. And that money you can use to finance your home or your land ownership. In other words, I want to own a property with PWAN as a PBO. I subscribe to it. There are activities I can engage myself that will be generating the money I need to finance the payment of that land. Are we together? So, I have become a PBO. There are some things I need to be engaging myself with aggressively. Those activities will generate point value. And point value, like I said, is money. And that point value can be directed towards payment for my land. So in other words, I can subscribe for the land. If I generate sufficient point value, I will end up paying for that land without what? A kobo. Without kobo, that's how you get zero cost. That is if there means what? The condition. If you generate sufficient PVs, you can use your PVs to fund your land ownership. If I sign up to become a PWAN business owner today, and I start my minimum contribution of 15,000 every month into my home ownership, I can be augmenting my 15,000 contribution with my point what? Value. Can I take that again? What I'm saying is that you subscribe for a land or a home as a PWAN business owner, and you are paying every month towards your home ownership. Okay? You don't have to pay all of it yourself. There is something we call point value. There are some activities that you can engage yourself in that will generate point value, and those point value can be utilized towards paying for your land. So even though you are paying for the land, you are making contribution every month, at the end of the day, your point value is also counting and funding those land investments. Is that clear now? Because a lot of people have called me, please, what does PBO, I want to understand, what does it involve? This is what it involves. Number one, PBO is about how you can easily own your own land investment. And of course, you make money. PBO is about how you can generate funds to pay up your land ownership. Alright, so you choose your location, and you can also subscribe for your children. Okay, your children. Because your children will grow up one day, they will need houses of their own. So instead of waiting when they are grown up, they will start struggling, God forbid. You as a parent, you can set up your children. Somebody say set up. You can set up your children, no matter their age, so that before they are even out of university, they are already landowners. Do you know what that will do for them? A lot. A lot. We are not saying go and start saving money for your children, putting the money in the bank, and the bank will be, inflation will be hitting the money in the bank, bank charges will be hitting it. interest rate say this, interest rate did not say this, dollar did this, dollar did not do this. No. Save the money, gather the money, and put it what? In real estate. If you ever save money, let it be money that you have saved so that you can invest in real estate. That's it. Because keeping the money in the bank, I mean, the inflation rate keeps going up every day, every month, it keeps going up. So it doesn't make sense for you to keep the money, because money in the bank is useless. The bankers know this. That is why immediately you put your money in the bank, they take your money and lend to somebody else. Let the bankers don't come for you. But they themselves, they know the truth. You put your money, they give you 3% savings interest. Even if you come back tomorrow to borrow that money, they will lend it to you at maybe 25, 30 something percent. Your own same money. So let us be smart, okay? Put your money in real estate, set up your children. Register your children as PBOs. Set them up to the journey of land ownership. Before they are adults, they already own land. And of course, you know that each passing day, the value of the land is increasing. So there are 12 ways you can earn income as a PBO. 12 ways. Not 1, not 2, not 3, 12. That's a lot. Look, let me tell you, there are people in this PBO business every month. Some of us, it's only one we are earning out of these 12. But if you look at them, you see that you yourself, you know it's only one. Some of us are not, but there are people seeing this every month. They take 3 or 4 income from here. And some people, at the end of the year, they would have earned all the 12 incomes. It can be you if you do the right thing. Okay? Right. So if you look at these 12 incomes, I like to teach this one also. Okay? Look at this 12 income. There's something you notice there which I want to draw to your attention. Now I can see people are very serious now. So these are the 12 ways you can earn income as a PBO. If you look at those 12 ways, we can divide them into 2 categories. Somebody say 2 categories. There is the commission and there's the what? Bonus. Can you count with me how many commissions and how many bonus do we have there? What's the first one? Is it bonus or commission? What's the second one? What is the third one? Commission. What's the fourth one? What's the fifth one? What's the sixth one? What's the 7th one? What's the 8th one? What's the 9th one? What's the 10th one? What's the 11th one? You can see that out of the 12 commission, out of the 12 income we have there, how many of them are bonus and how many of them are commission? 10 bonus. 10 bonus and 2 commission. Alright. So there are 10 bonuses and there are what? 2 commissions. So if you tell me you don't like network marketing, you like to make sales alone, excuse me, what have you done for yourself? You have restricted yourself to what? 2 means of earning income in P1. Because only 2 has to do with sales. Look at them very well. Direct, number 3, direct sales commission. Number 4, indirect sales commission. That's all. The rest are bonus. And another name for bonus is what? Network what? Marketing. And that name for commission is what? Sales. And that name for bonus is what? Team building. And that name for bonus is what? Recruitment. So as a smart businessman, which I hope you are a smart businessman or woman, if I say you have 12 ways to earn income, 10 is bonus, 2 is commission, where will you give your focus to? The bonus. So if you tell me I don't like network marketing, I cannot be chasing people every time. Come and register, come and register. You are not helping yourself. You have personally, by yourself, shut yourself out of 10 possible income ways. And you are battling with 2. Meanwhile, some people are putting their head, shoulder, knees and toes on team building. Because if you are even doing aggressive team building, there is no way you will not make sales. It's not possible. I learned that from the network marketing guru himself, Mr. Mike Akweti, the current MD of PWAN Pro. He taught us then that he doesn't even bother himself with sales. All he does is recruitment. And the sales come up automatically. So if you now say, please learn, don't be like me. Then I was one of those that say, because I was making sales, I was closing deals, I was seeing a few commission, I was happy. I said, no, I will not bother myself with team building. Let me just be doing my sales quietly. And I've been doing it quietly, and I'm losing money. Okay? So be smart. I'm not saying you should abandon sales, no. But, man, throw everything you have, all your wheels and spanner, into team building. And like I said, and I'm serious, if you do this team building, there is no way the sales will not grow. Okay? For you to go far in P1, you must be doing team building. Because it comes to a point in your journey in P1 that even your personal sales cannot take you to the next level. I am serious. When I discovered this thing, nobody taught me. It's out of hunger for knowledge. I pieces the slide and I noticed it that there is a point, and I've heard it, and I've heard the GM mention it a few times also. He said, focus on your team building. There's a point you get to in P1. In fact, it's not far. After your assistant manager level, it's not by yourself. If you like 700 million, you are not going to become a team manager until you develop 5 assistant managers. Okay? So you must start thinking about working with people. I don't like working with people. Yeah. You must start disabuse your mind. Say, I don't like people, I don't want their no, like their wahala. Because your success is in their wahala. You must become likable. People must try to like, show genuine interest in people. Build the team, show genuine interest in people. Let people know that it's not because you want to collect indirect commission from them. That's why you actually love them and you want them to succeed. You know, the human mind is very funny. Somebody that is going to earn 15% commission in sales, just because he knows that you will get Jesus Christ of Nazareth. How many of you have had that experience? Somebody knows that just because he knows that you will get 5%, he will go and do some funny thing, even though 15 is coming to him. See how the human mind was. Not forgetting that you labored, you toiled, everything he or she probably knows in that business, you taught him. And suddenly the person is pressing calculator for you. Say, how can you just sit in your house and you earn? How can you just sit in your house and the one that is the nature of the business. And who is stopping you, by the way, from building your team so that you can sit in your own house and let other people? Nobody is stopping you. You know, like we always say, what your upline owes you is to introduce you to the business. He has done his job, she has done his job. Of course, the upline responsibility also is to build and develop you. Okay, but in terms of obligation, he or she has done the thing. It's up to you to strive. And of course, if you don't build your team, you cannot ascend. So my teammates, they used to ask me, we don't understand this man. he's so invested in us. And I told them, look, guys, I love you. I want you to, but my success is in this your success. So all of you must become assistant manager so I can move to my next level. So you must be genuinely interested in people. Okay, so let us look at the direct recruitment bonus. Now, the direct recruitment bonus, you know, if you are aware of the announcement that was just broke just some few days back. Okay? So it has moved to from 7.2 to what?
11,000 plus.
11,520. Put your hands together. Put your hands together. Let them hear it in the office so they will know that something is going on here. Every day, you want to keep blowing our minds, giving us more opportunity. So today now, your direct recruitment instead of 7,000, it has popped up to 11,250. Okay? So, sorry? 550, sorry. Okay? So, what does that tell you? Start walking. Get up from your seat, start hitting the road. Start hitting everybody, knocking on doors. So, I hear some people say something funny also. Say, oh, I don't like sales. Have you heard that thing? Is it a sales job? Is it a sales job? Is it a sales job? I don't like sales. How can you not like sales? But that is a different topic for that. Let's not go there. But somebody told me, don't like. I told him, have you used your DSTV today? He said yes. Have you called anybody today? He said yes. Have you driven your car? He said yes. I drove my car. And you say you don't like sales. But all those things you did, somebody sold to you. Somebody sold to you. So why don't you like selling but you like buying? You are buy. When are you going to start selling something? Okay, so take that one as a part of you, So you must sell something. Don't say you don't like sales because people are selling to you every day. You are spending money, but you don't want to make money. Okay, so please, this is a call to step up your recruitment game because the stakes are now what? Higher. All right. So you can go down from direct sales commission, center bonus. If you look at them, like I said earlier, there are 10 of them that are connected to recruitment and team building. All right, let's take the next slide. Okay, so do your part. Somebody say do your part. Okay, do the next. If you are a PBO, you know your job is to develop 5. First of all, of course, you need to become a classic PBO. Start your home ownership subscription. Okay, so get your 5s. Get your 5s so you can become an assistant manager. How many of us are PBO level here? Of course, we are all PBOs. Okay, how many of us are assistant manager here? Assistant manager. Okay, so what are you guys waiting for? It's just 5 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that not what you did? Just 5. So please, you must push yourself. If you have just one PBO on your team, move to 2. If you have to, move to 3. You have to move to 5. Then you become what? An assistant manager. You know what I mean? Then if you're an assistant manager, what's going on? When are you going to be a team manager? You need 5 assistant managers to be a team manager. Okay? So I mentioned about PV before. Every time you recruit a PBO, you earn PVs. Every time a PBO recruited by you, subscribe for their home. And yet that reminds me, also encourage your team to start up their home ownership. Okay? Not because you want to gather PV, but because you know it is good for them. But the truth is that every time a PBO recruited by you subscribe for his or her home, you also earn PV. Every time a PBO recruited by you does his or her own monthly deposits, you also earn PVs. Now remember, your job, by the time you gather the PVs are actually money that you can convert to cash. Okay? So the more activities that you get yourself involved in, the more PVs you can generate. How do I generate PVs? That is it on the board. Recruit more PBOs. Recruit more PBOs into your team. Aggressively recruit PBOs into your team. Decide to commit time. How many of us run social media adverts for PBOs? How many of us? You want people to join your team and you pay money to run adverts. It's commitment. You have to do something beyond the ordinary. If everybody is posting on flyers, so I post 10 flyers on my Facebook today. You have to step up. Everybody is posting flyers on Facebook. What can you do different from the norm? That's the normal thing. I post flyer. It's good, but take it to the next level. You must invest in your own business. What is wrong? How can you earn a commission of 100,000 now? You cannot spend 20,000, 10,000 to run ad. You earn a commission of 200 grand. You cannot say, let me put back 50,000 into the business that gave me this money by running adverts, by prospecting, or by, people don't. Some of us don't even have a business page, and we will come to that. Okay? So, so these are the things you need to, I know when I talk money, everybody wants to listen. So these are the things you need to do to get your PVs, okay? Now, assuming you recruit 5 PBOs who also do the same thing, this is what will happen in your business in 8 months. It's an illustration. Okay? Next slide. Alright? So, the long and short, the message here is that you must aggressively recruit. Even me as a person, I told myself even this morning that look, I need to give more attention into my team building. I'm telling you, but you have so many PBOs. Yes, I have so many PBOs, but it's not enough. Okay? So you must give more work, more effort into your team. Why? It's a simple thing, because the income possibilities are 10/12 and the sales is just 2/12. Alright, let's go to the next slide. Okay, there are 9 levels you can of course most people are in this level. You are PBOs, but I say that is like a general level. You must take the business to the, you must take, don't forget, it's PWAN business owner. It is your business. PBOs are not taking this thing like real business. That's one of the challenges. You don't even look at it as a business. It's a business, so okay, you are an entrepreneur. And you know what it is to be an entrepreneur? You are assuming the risks that are involved in the business. If you don't make sales, you will not make. If you don't recruit, not even if you are at home, or it doesn't matter. You must understand that this is business for you and give it the seriousness it deserves. It's not a while away thing. This is a multi-billion-dollar industry, real estate. What part of the multi-billion-dollar real estate industry are you going to be part of? Are you going to take for your own? What I'm going to celebrate you that you have won a car. For you to win a car, you know what that means? That means you have done some serious sales, right? Yes. I mean, most times the commission is even more than the incentive. So when are we going to do that for you? When are we going to celebrate you as a new team manager? This is January, this is second, or third? This is third. Very soon now the PBO office will launch out the people that have graduated, that have grown from one level. Are we going to see your name there? That you are assistant manager in November. In October, November, you are already a team manager. Nothing happens until you make a move. Everything. You can be with PWAN for 10 years and you be a PBO for 10 years. If you don't do something about it, nothing happens. That's the truth. Ask the people that are closing deals up and down. Let them tell you the truth. They work themselves out. They don't sleep at night. Ask them. And you cannot be sleeping from 10 p.m. to 6, 7 a.m. in the morning. And you want to get results of somebody that's having a sleepless night. Ask all the great PBOs doing well. Many of them spend hundreds of thousands on running ads. I see their ads on Facebook. I say, no wonder she's closing deals. This lady is spending money on ads. This guy is spending money on ads. Then some of them run a proper company. They don't have office, but if some of them, do you have a website? How many of us have websites as PBO? A professionally done website where you do your P1 business. We make a few sales. We call our uncle and our auntie in US. They buy 1 or 2 plots from us, and we get stock. We can't repeat the success. You want to be a super salesperson, a super PBO? What makes you super PBO? You keep plucking deals in and out, week and week. That's why you're super. Don't be a coincidental sales, super sales, a coincidental success. What that means that you almost trouble that your neighbor, the neighbor managed buying 1 plot. Say, this man, let me buy 1 plot so I can stop disturbing my life. And you are happy you have closed deals. Of course you closed it. The question is, when are you going to close the next deal? It is a pattern. Go and look at your pattern. And I hope you are keeping records of your transactions. When last did you close it? How often do you close the deal? Did you close one and you don't know when the next one will come? No. Ask successful salespeople. That doesn't work like that for them. There is a pattern, there is a system. They know that a deal is going to fall through at some time. They have 100 people they are talking to at the same time. One of them will click. That's the one you hear about. Abi, that he has sold. But you don't know that he's talking to 100 people. But you are talking to 2 or 3. No wonder you are not making sales now. No wonder you are not recruiting. Okay, everybody is quiet again. I like to do this to you. I have to charge you now. What is the point? I saw a Facebook ad of one of the PB on Facebook, recruitment. The part is not to sell and the ad is to build PBOs. And I look at the views, it has maybe up to 4,000, 5,000 views. Not to sell and to do recruit. Why? Because that person knows that recruitment is the real deal, man. And I know as you're doing that, running that ad on recruitment, there's no way a few sales will not drop in. Because if you're not closing deals, your teammates are closing deals and your indirects are coming in, you will still make money anyways. And what happens as they grow? They keep lifting you up. Okay, so recruit. So I want you to charge yourself. Next time I come here, I'll mark all your faces. I'm going to ask you again. Last time I was here, you said you have 1 PB on your team. How many do you have now? Now somebody has to give you a push. If you need a push, I will give you a push. I will give you a shovel if you like. Because for me, it's whatever it takes for you to succeed in your PBO business. You have 4 PBOs in your team. You manage just one for you to become an assistant manager. But you're not making that one happy. You're not making that one happen. The way this guy is looking at me. I'm touching something, eh? Yes, that's what I came here to do. Okay, so let's go on. Assistant manager, praise God. But when are you going to be a team manager? It's not difficult. Just get 5 of your teammates become assistant manager. Then you become a manager. Or you get 30 PBOs in your team. Then you go. Alright, let's go to the next slide. Let's run it down. Okay, so senior manager is after you develop 5 managers. Next one. Sapphire manager is after you develop 5 senior. Is there any Sapphire manager here? Somebody will say, we are not even team manager, then about Sapphire manager. But let me just discuss it for your information. Okay, but know where you are and target to go to the next level. Alright, let's go on. Emirate manager, all you need to do is develop 5 Sapphire manager. Very simple. You can look at the benefits there. I'm sure these benefits have changed, they have improved on even, I think. Okay, next slide. Diamond manager, develop 5 Emirate manager, and you become a diamond manager. Diamond director, develop 3 diamond directors, and you become a diamond. Sorry, 3 diamond managers to become a diamond director. Next slide. Then, lastly, national director. Okay, that's the apex. But I hear somebody saying, please just leave all these ones. Let us even first of all become assistant manager. Fine, but how long are you going to be an assistant manager? Okay, so this is it. I think there's an elaborate information in this area, right? Okay, but 52,650. That's the figure that should be on your lips. 52,650. Okay? Somebody say, why is giving us this? That's the figure. Because with 52,650, you can start your journey to become a homeowner. PBOs, when you go to engage prospect now means prospect in your team. Please communicate 52,650. Okay? Because with that one, you've done your one-off registration of 1,650. You've done your annual renewable admin fees of 36,000, and you have also done your first deposit towards your home ownership. So all that put together comes to 52,650. Let me repeat myself. With 52,650, you have done your one-off registration with 1,650. You have done your 36th annual renewable administrative fee. I have done your first deposit as a classic manager. A classic PBO is manager thing. Okay. Alright, so that is the communication. Okay? 52,650. Please, let me just share one knowledge with you. I was talking to some friends, and we're talking about running advert on, because that's what we do now. It's about prospecting, how to increase your game. And I told him that, do you know that if you want to spend, let's say 50,000 to run a Facebook ad, okay? And what you are selling can be 1,000 naira, okay? And what you are selling can be 10 million. But it's the same 50,000 ad that Facebook will charge you if your product is 1,000 or 5 million. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
If you want to run an ad for, what's our most expensive ad? Mascots, right? I don't know. Okay? Let's say you want to run an ad for mascots, or maybe signatures, commercial. I think it's 44.3 million per plot. Okay? The investment you are going to spend in marketing a commercial plot in the signatures for 44.3 or thereabouts is the same investment you spend in marketing an Odoemi for 600 or 700 or 850. Is that not true?
Yes.
That's true. So what do you do? Okay? It's not better at times to go for the big kill than go for the small kill. Okay? So that is one thing you need to understand. Okay? So my point is this. Some people are capable of starting their PBO with 1.5 million. Is that also?
Yes.
Oh, so why do you go and sell them 15,000? Okay? Are you with me? So I'm telling somebody now, come and start your home ownership program. And I know that this guy can do 750,000 for instance. Or can even do 150,000, so I can even do 1.5 million. But I'll be telling him start with 15,000. Am I not shooting myself in the leg? Yeah, you are. No, you are, not me. So my point, you have to look at your prospect, gauge your prospects. Huh? Gauge your prospects. Okay, this guy can do 1.5. Sell him 1.5. And you can say, oh, by the way, you can even do 150. So, oh, I can even, okay, let me do 150. So for somebody that can do 1.5 million, 150 will be a chicken change for him. Is that not so? Okay. And 150 is a big thing for him. Is that not so? Okay? So instead of selling 15,000, do you get the wisdom of what I just said?
Yes.
Understand it, okay? So you know how to look at the prospects, you package it. Because the truth is this. The truth is this. Housing is a basic necessity of life. It doesn't matter whether you are Aliko Dangote or Tedola, whether it's your neighbor living at the BQ. Housing is a basic necessity of what? Everybody needs housing. He's sleeping on that bridge. It's housing. We're not talking about for business, so just to sleep. Everybody needs housing. Whether it's Paco house, is housing. Everybody needs this thing. That's number one thing. So what that means that it doesn't matter who you go to talk to. You cannot say this man is too rich, he doesn't need housing. Will you be correct? No. You cannot say this man is too poor, he doesn't need housing. Will you be correct?
No.
Everybody, oh look, no wonder it is called property world. That means everybody in the whole world is your man. Everybody you can engage them. As long as real estate is concerned, you can do that. Alright. So this is the bank account details. You want to take the snapshot. Somebody is doing that already, that's good. Snap it because this is where you are going to pay for your subscription. I know when you leave here now, you will go and start your home ownership subscription. Our back office, our office staff, they are there to receive you. You can start your home ownership program today. And if you are watching me online, it's okay. This thing makes sense. How do I get started? Contact the person that referred the video to you, or just ask, leave a comment, and someone will attend to you. You must start your home ownership. You have waited too long. You have waited too long, and you're not going to break the bank. You can start with 52,650, comprising of the things I've just mentioned to you. Are we together? So many of us want to start today. Let me see your hands up. You are too shy. Somebody's hand is up. Please put your hands together for her. She wants to start today. You put your hands together for her. Appreciate her. Good decision. How many of you also know that you can set up your children to be PBOs? How many of you know that? Your children can become PBOs. Like I said, they are probably under 10 years. If you start putting money aside for your children today, then you can imagine what that will be for them in the next 10 to 15 years. Before they are 15 years, they are already landowners. I'm serious. Before they are 15 years, they are landowners. And just imagine the landowner at 15 years. What will happen to that child when the child becomes 25 and 30? Set up for life. You can start today. I love my children is not for mouths. This is oh my God. This is Christmas. Now some of you will go and buy what do they call it? Some people will buy all sorts of toys for your children.
PS5.
PS5. How much is PS5 now?
Like 400 and something.
For you to even know the amount, I'm suspecting you. Some of you now in December, you will go and buy PS5 for your kids, 450k. That's one plot of land already.
Oh.
And we are saying all you need to do is to just start home ownership with them for 15,000 naira a month. This December, some of you would have traveled to Dubai for shopping. All your flight ticket money, you can't go now because of COVID. Put those monies in what? In land event. I'm giving you ammunition, things you will be telling your prospects. Some of you, all my bankers friends, I'm sure they will call me after this meeting. Some of you have opened children bank accounts for your kids. It's a wonderful idea. But what I want to ask you is the money in your children's savings account, is it increasing in value or is it decreasing in value? How much is decreasing? How much is dollar now? How much is pound now? Come on, let's be smart. Pull the money out and put it in land investment, because that is land investment is one of the most secure investment there is. Always appreciating the consistently appreciating in value. The property you buy today, I bet you can never be the same price next year. But I tell you, if you buy a brand new car today, you buy a brand new car now, and you take it out of the shop and bring it back to that same shop, value have gone down. You buy a brand new car today, you take it out of the shop, you bring it back, say, oh, I've changed my mind, I don't want to buy again. How much can you buy? They will buy it for less value. But that can never happen with what? Real estate. You can never go wrong with real estate. Okay, next slide. Let us close this meeting. Okay, of course, the steps to register is very, very simple. It's very, very simple. All you need to do is contact the person who have told you about the PBO program. Say, look, I've heard enough. Tell me, how do I sign up right now? Say, I've heard enough. Don't tell me again. Just tell me how to start. I have the money. I want to start right now. Okay? So that's what you need. But I want to give you a teaser. Can I give you something special?
Yes.
Something you can go home with.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Something really, really special. Let me just add it, okay? To help you. Alright? Now, I'm writing off. Now, your number one skill you need to master is what? Prospecting. This is where you need to bring out your notes and start writing. Prospecting is the number one reason why you are not making sales. Why are you not making sales? You are not prospecting enough. It doesn't matter. This is investors. When I say investors, I mean people that will invest in land. Alright? When I say PBOs, I mean people that will join your team. Is that also? Your job is to aggressively prospect for investors that will buy real estate and PBOs that will join your team. That's what you need to do. Prospect every day. Not when you feel like. Prospect every day. Every day, you must prospect. I told you there are 4 things you need to do. Okay? Number 1 is what? Pre-sales. Number 2 is what? Prospecting. Number 3 is what? Closing. And number 4 is what? Post-sales. This is what I teach. Pre-sales is everything you do before, the sales happen. Okay? Things like product knowledge, getting to know about the products. For PBOs, if you tell me to become a PBO, I ask, what is PBO? What do I stand to benefit? Okay? So for PBOs, you are selling benefits. Okay? For investors, you are selling security. Okay? It's not your one is the product, but the benefit is value appreciation, security, homes for their children, income substitute in future. These are the things I say. If I'm working and you're telling me, look, IKENNA, look, you think you are young, you are active, you are agile, you are working, you are making money. I tell you, when you are 70 years, this bank you are working will not employ you. But I want to tell you what you will do, where you will put your money now, so that when you become 70, even though you are not working, but money is coming from that investment. Am I not going to listen to you?
Yeah.
That's how to sell. Don't start telling me, come and buy Ibejuleki, come and buy Ibejuleki, buy 5, you get 1 free. What are you talking about? It doesn't make sense to me. Tell me, speak to me in my language. Where is Ibejuleki? Where is Dangote Refinery? Where is Seaport? Where is buy 5 get 1 free? 600 square meter. Buy. Excuse me. It doesn't make meaning to me, and you're wasting my time, by the way. But tell me that this company you are working for now, you will not work for this company forever. One day, either you will go or they will make you go. But I want to show you something you can do with your money now, that in future, that is my language, that is when I'm listening to you. When you see a man with his children, this might happen, say, sir, buy this property, not for you, for your, this is lovely children you like. Buy this land for them. And I tell you, in future, they will never forget you. What you will do for... Now, you are touching, because I love my kids. You are touching my pain point. You are touching me. Selling is an emotional game. But a lot of you come with logic. You send him 20 flyers to come and buy. No, involve my children into it and see if I will not listen to you. I love my kids. Tell me, if you buy this thing for your child, buy this thing, your children will inherit it, they will love you, it will help you pay their school fees, it will help you. I'll listen to you. And when you buy, it's not the same real estate I'm selling to you. So sell income opportunities for PBO. You see somebody, it's not a must, a banker can be a PBO. It's called side hustle. Okay? A comedian, a footballer, a Nollywood actress can be a PBO. Those are the people you should target. Target people that when you tell them to pay 1.5 to start, they will say, okay, send me account number. Okay? So that is what you must do. Okay? But like I said, prospecting, you must master the skill of prospecting. Somebody say master.
Master.
Closing, you must be very good at closing. Somebody say very good.
Very good.
Then, pre-sales and post-sales, you must learn about them. The number one skill you need is prospecting. Every single day, you must go to Facebook and give information about your real estate. Don't go and say buy land. Go to your Facebook page and educate people. Go to Google and Google latest news in Ibejuleki. Dangote Refinery will start work at so time. This one will happen at so time. Lagos State Government commission road expansion from Eleko to Ekpe. That is what people want to hear. So come and do a short video and say, do you know, have you heard of the recent news in Lagos concerning Ibejuleki I've been telling you about? Ibejuleki, the Lagos State Government recently had a meeting with the community leaders at Eleko where they'll be expanding the road from Eleko to Ekpe. What does that mean to you if you own and around Eleko? That means the value is appreciating. That means there's accessibility of road. That means more commercial entities will come up. That means more employment will be generated in that location. That means more people will move to that area. So if you own real estate there today, then you can be sure the value. Am I talking to somebody? Wow. That is how to sell. Don't go and do buy me. Give me why. I don't have the problem. I have the money in my account. Just tell me why I should buy from you. You want to take my money, fine, I will give it to you. But just give me a reasonable why. Most of you don't give smart whys. Do the video, put it in your WhatsApp status. Let them see it. They are seeing it one day. And what are you doing? You are selling. I told you about a story. I had somebody call me, say, IKENNA, I want to buy 5 plots. You are telling me, you said something about buy 5, get 1. I say, yes, ma'am. I want to buy 5 plots. As a salesman, I started vibrating. If you buy Ibeluneki, your land will grow by 200. Who calculated it to tell you 200%? I started vibrating. If you buy it today, it will grow 200, 500%. The woman was saying, what are you doing? I said, I'm trying to tell you. She said, no. I have been following you on social media for over 2 years. You have done all the selling already. So just give me the form, send me the account number. Where would I pay the money? So that's what you need to do. Okay? Because she told me she's been following me on social media for over 2 years. When I have done the selling. So at that point, you're not trying to sell to her, you're trying to do what? Close her. This is where to pay. How many plots, man? In fact, I don't even talk people about site inspection. Do you know people are buying land without site inspection?
Yes.
Of course, we encourage it. But man, there are people closing this thing. And look, if you investigate, people doing mega deals.
No site inspection.
Man, no site inspection.
Oh my.
I'm a witness, I can tell you. They don't know that want to buy 300 square meters. They will ask you all the questions. The guy that will close 5 plots, they will 10 plots, they don't even go for site inspection. But you must have done your homework, okay? So prospecting is critical, is what differentiates you from the people that are not performing. If you have enough people, say, now clients, they rush me, okay? Somebody, if somebody say, now clients, they rush, what does that mean? The person have done what? Prospecting. I cannot be talking to 100 prospects to buy real estate. You are talking to just 5 people. Who will close more deals? You. It's me. So the problem is not you are not selling. The problem is that you are not prospecting enough. The same thing applies for PBOs. A lot of you are not giving people the opportunity to join the real estate business. You think that they are doing well just because he has a Corolla or a Camry. You think the man is doing well. The man is looking for where he will start get extra income. There was a story about a man in network marketing. His cousins, they were looking for network marketing place they will start. He didn't know. He said, these ones are my cousins, they are doing well. Before you know it, they registered in the network marketing and they became the top sellers. Why? Because he prejudged. If you look at me and say, this man is probably working in social bank. Is that not so?
Yes.
I'm a network marketer per excellence. I'm a realtor. That's what I do for a living. So if you see me that you will not market me, you say, no, this one you don't know better. I lie. Because you prejudge. Realtors, you guys prejudge. You say, that gate man, who does he know? You will be shocked. The tailor in my estate, I want to tell him about PBO. He said, hey, it's true that his uncle is working in National Assembly in Abuja. I've been looking for land. Do you have land in Abuja? I say yes. Tailor, working in a kiosk in my estate. I'm looking at this, but I said, who would this man know? But this guy knows somebody working in National Assembly, who I'm sure will know some more people in National Assembly. But I prejudge the guy. I say he's an ordinary tailor. How much do they make? He don't need money. And of course, I registered him PBO straight. And now we are working to close deals in Abuja.
Sharp guy.
You prejudge. You see the guy with that, you say, no, this one he cannot be a PBO. Who told you he cannot be a PBO? Your job is to go and tell him the opportunity. His job is to agree or not. But we take decisions for clients. We say, no, you not go like him. Who told you will not like it? The place is too. Who told you the place is far? You've not even asked the man. Are you the one that will buy? I told one of my sorry, I don't know. Should I close this class?
No.
Oh my goodness. The thing is just as if I just started. I told one of my downline. He said, okay, what land do we have? I said, okay, why don't we go for houses instead of land? I mean, this guy is in abroad. He doesn't have time to do that. Sell a house. He said, no, houses are too cost. I said, are you the one buying it? And I need to ask people today, are you the one buying the land? So why are you saying it's too expensive? Oh my God. You have not even told the clients. He said, the thing can be, who told you it's expensive? The guy is going to get a unit now in Cedarwood luxury apartment. You have to give people. The man wants to buy land, but you are saying, okay, look, sir, you know you are in Texas. How will you build this house? Land is good, I understand. But why don't you deal with a professional company that will build the house for you? All the stress of building raw materials, sand, block, cement, you don't need those stress. Or do you have people in Lagos that will build them? You say, no, I don't have anybody in Lagos. So why don't you go for a house? Look at housing option. I know you want land, but look at houses. The guy said, oh, come on, that makes sense. Okay, tell me more about the house. It's forgotten about the land. But my guy was judging the man. You are a professional, you are a pro. That's why we call ourselves at one point consultant. You know what a consultant does? It diagnoses. The guy might come to you, you're a medical real estate practitioner. There's anything like that. You're a doctor in real estate. That's why, because looks are very deceptive. I'm sure if I wear my bathroom slippers now, and some of you will not listen to me. So I have to go and package. Somebody say package.
Package.
So when I'm talking, you will be listening with your eyes, your ears, your leg, and everything about you. Not because I want to catch your attention, I want to grab your attention. Then you can start listening to me. Do not judge a book by the cover. Now lie, we judge book by the cover. Because if the cover is not attractive, I'm not going to touch the book. Have the content first, but do the packaging. So if anybody do mistake, give you microphone to open your mouth, people will not want to leave again because you are spilling senses. PBOs, please stop judging clients. The guy came to you that he's having headache, but meanwhile, headache is the symptom, but backache is the real problem. So you have to listen to the man and say, okay, I understand you are feeling pain in your headache, but when does it happen? Is it morning? Is it when you come back from work? Is it when you are at home? When does it happen? So it happens anytime I come back from work. Probably it's your long sitting. That is what a doctor does. The guy comes to you and says, I want to buy. Tell me more about your real estate investment. What do PBOs do? They pack 50 flyers, bombard the man. You can't even do your homework by just writing the information from the flyer. And you send the guy 25 flyers and he's like, what is this? But a professional PBO, before you even tell the man about now, you say, sir, can you tell me more about your investment objective? Oh my goodness. The guy will first say, investment objective. He said, yes, because I cannot just recommend the land for you. I need to know why you want to invest. Do you want the property you can buy now and start building immediately? Do you want the property that you want to buy it now? You have some idle funds. Probably in future you will sell it off. You don't know what, you know that if you put the money in the bank, it will rot in inflation. So you want, or do you want to buy for future development? You just want to secure the land, but maybe in future you will build. But are you thinking of building for rent, building for personal use, or maybe you are even thinking JV? I said, which one is JV? It's okay, no problem. You buy the land, maybe you buy like 10 plots. It appreciates in value. At some point in time, developers will come. It's okay, out of your 10 plots, let us build blocks of flats, okay? And we'll give you 5 houses, we'll take 5. So in other words, you will buy the land, the value appreciates. You will not pay a kobo in building the house. People will build with their money, and you will still get built house. Which of them are you thinking of? What would this guy do? You have given him work to do. The guy will say, this thing you are saying is true. You have opened his eyes. This guy, you know what you are doing. He will buy it from you. Okay? Some of us can send 25 flyers and the guy will luckily buy. But we don't know the guy just bought out of sheer coincidence. That is why we make the sales, but we cannot repeat the sales. That is why. There are people that they don't even make sales at all. Some people, when they even manage to make sales, they don't even know why the sales happen. If you make a sales today, you must tell yourself, this is why these sales happen. This is what I did, A, B, C, that brought C, the sales happen. Why do you need to know? So that you can, all you need to do is to go back to repeat A, B, C, so that C will happen for you. But because you don't even know how C happen, which is the sales, so you don't know you have to go and do A, B, C to come to C. So you are in the dark. And you are trusting God for the next sales. But professional salespeople, that's why you see every day we celebrate them. Why? Because they have developed a system. Somebody say system. They know what to do. They are not guessworking. If you ask me now to send you all the P1 line in Asaba now, now I will send it to you 3 seconds. I'm serious. If you ask me now, send me all the P1 line in Enugu now. I will send, including the ones that just mass asset in Enugu, and even this new one, best city. Some of us don't even know our product. Tell me to tell you the development fee for mass garden at Abakaliki. I will give you the information now. Man, you're not a professional. 2 seconds. I've already typed them, arranged them. They are somewhere in my WhatsApp. So all I need to do is just do copy and paste. That's how some of you lose deals. You start calling office. Hey, what is the development fee? Can you send me the form? You start troubling admin people. Come on, guy, be a pro. You think you're the only one selling the real estate? No. Just as he's asking other people. So while you are busy calling PB office or calling P1 Legend office to check, the madam there, the smart realtor has already sent the form to the client. Client have taken decision. Later you say, I sent the form, you did not answer me. Somebody have closed your deal. You are still there looking for survey fee. So man, people are not taking this business seriously, man. You need to see it as a business. It's a busyness. Some of you are not busy. You're not busy. So you must have, because time kills all deals. Okay? Some of you don't even go to site inspection. Okay? So this is the thing to prospect. Put the content there. Put the content. If I Google your name now, what will come out? I can challenge you to Google my name and see what will come out. If I Google your name and I cannot see you the first 3 lines about real estate, then you have not started business. First 3 lines, I'm serious. Huh? Then what's stopping you from growing? Is anybody stopping you from growing? It's not small. Who told you it's small? Don't you know that in P1 have you not heard it? In P1 there's no what? In P1 there's no what?
There's no limit.
There's no limit. So why do you want to do small? I'm not doing small here. There's no limit in P1. That means you can 200 kilometers in the business. You are free. You can close 100 plots today. Tomorrow they are giving you Mercedes-Benz, even though you just registered as PPO this morning. There's no limit. So don't give me small.
Overtaking is allowed.
Overtaking is what? Allowed. But you have to prospect. Look for. Some of you have people working in companies. Some of you have friends, neighbors working in organizations. Why are you afraid? Walk up to the man. Say, please sir, who do I direct a proposal to in your office? That's what you need to do. Let the man give you. I will not tell them I will just show me who. Package your proposals. The additional proposal to offices. You might do 20. It will not click, but the 21st one will click. But the thing is that if you stop at the 19th one, will you ever get to 21 for it to click? No. Some of you don't try too hard. I always tell people, you went to university, you read whatever you read in university for 4 years, and yet you are still broke. Then you want to start a business. After 4 months, you say it's not working. What are we going to call you? You went to university for 4 years, you read geography. You are still a broke person, you don't even have 100K in your account. After 4 years. Then you join PWAN Business Opportunity. After 4 months, you say, I've been doing it for 4 months, it's not working. But you went to school for 4 years and you are broke. And after 4 months, you are not giving it enough time. So I'm here to charge you. Look, there's so many things to talk about. Okay, let me give you one last one before I go. There are so many arsenals I have. Do I give you one more? Do I close?
More.
You want one more? Please, if I ask if I give you, should I give one more again? Don't please tell me no. Go. Okay? Now, there are 3 closes. Somebody say close. There are 3 closes techniques I use, and I teach my team a lot. It's related to real estate. Number 1 close is what? Somebody say product close.
Product close.
Product close. Number 2, Say site inspection close. Site inspection close. Number 3, let's just call it finance close or payment close. Let's use payments. So payment, these are the 3 closings I use, and I want to teach you as we call it. Have you enjoyed yourself today?
Yeah, sure.
So put your hands together for PWAN. Let me see how well you've enjoyed yourself. If you don't clap, that means you didn't enjoy yourself. Okay, so this is my last strike for today. I've enjoyed myself. Do you know I enjoyed myself? As I see me talking, I don't want to stop because I've enjoyed myself. If you see how the thing is doing me. I'm serious. If you believe me, I'll just keep talking and keep talking. But I need to close, of course. Okay? And I don't want to overload you with information. Okay, this thing is being recorded, so you can go to YouTube or Facebook.
YouTube.
Go to YouTube, and watch it over. And look, there's things I've said here, many of them have flown above your head. You need to go and watch again. They will tell you. Okay, they will tell you. Okay, so let me give you the 3 closes. My 3 closes I use. I've used to close serious deals. I used to close 6 plots at Marywood Gardens during the COVID. I used to close 3 plots at Asaba, Bellevue Asaba. I used to close Sunshine City in Uyo. I've not been to Uyo by the way, but I'm closing things in Uyo. I've not even gone to Asaba land, but that's what the business does for you. These 3 closes. Product close. Now, when somebody comes to meet you and say, I'm interested in your property, give me more information. You should use, first thing you should do is what we call product what? Close. And what is a close? A close is simply bringing a progressive segment of a transaction to an end. It's long grammar. Huh? A transaction, sales transaction has different stages. So, number 1 thing I want from my prospect is I want to give them a product close. In other words, my question is, what product are you interested in? That is the question I ask. No matter what the client tells me, I keep bringing him back to that question. Hey, IKENNA, is it too far? What product do you want? Is it dry land? Oh, what product do you want? Because if I don't know the land the estate is interested in, how will I know where to take him for site inspection? Is it possible? Can you take a man for site inspection when you don't know the estate that he's going to?
No.
You know now. Are you going to take him to PWAN Homes or PWAN Prime or PWAN? You must know the estates, right? Product here means estates. What I mean is that you must zero down, you must conclude with the prospect as to what estate he or she is interested in. That's the first close. So that is what some people are telling you how much is the price. I want to know the product. Is it the one in Oka? They might not know the name of the estate, of course. Okay? Is it the one in Ibejuleki? Is it the one in Arepo? You know, Lagos in Ibadan Expressway. Are you from Ebonyi State? There's one in Abakaleke. Okay? You live in Port Harcourt. You must know Eboichena, Chokocho. They will have a property there. These are the things you are saying. And you're saying it so as if, you know, as if you go to office there. Behind Unizik, we have estate there. Okay? You must, so you take the guy on the short journey to know the one he's interested in. Okay? Then you go to the next one, site inspection. Why don't you come and take a look at the what? Site. That's your question. Why don't you come and take a look at the what? Site. Seeing is believing. I've got people to site. My God. I've got people to site inspection. When they go to the office, PWAN Homes, they say, is this your office? I say, yes, now. From ground floor to the top, we have all the office. This is your office again. I say, this is my office now. He said, well, I said, no, all the whole building. Can't you see our signboard going on? He said, okay. Let's go. He said, no, I'm going to work. Please send me the where I will make payments. The guy didn't come for the inspection again. I'm telling you, from there, he didn't even come to it. He just turned back. They said, okay, look, if you guys have this kind of office. Then you people are genuine.
It's a very serious matter.
Please send me the bank account details. He's a busy guy. He went back to the office. He bought one plot. He didn't go for site inspection. So bring them to the office. Let them look at the office. Please, when you come for site, be bold. Don't just go. It's your office. All the PWAN offices are your office. Go there. Tell them this is our reception. Our what?
Reception.
This is our reception. This is our training room. You know, we like to train our staff. You go upstairs. In fact, if you wait a few minutes, you might see our MD. I will make sure he comes to say hello to you. All this packaging. No, look, you want them to trust you. They will not talk about trust here.
Yes.
And all these things are things that bring trust. You will see the guy nodding. Nodding. As one day I said, do you mind if I take you upstairs? You can look at the. In fact, when the mini mart was there, I said, these are our mini marts. You know, you are walking a little tired, you just want some soft finger food. You can come there. And as you are taking them, you are greeting the people. Hey, Chisom, how are you? How's work today? Oh, well, this is my client, he wants to come. You know, you are taking him to the reception. So you want to sit down, watch some CNN. It is your office. But some of us are so timid. Yes, you have to let him see the thing in you. And say, yeah, this guy knows what he's doing. The guy wants to give him money. Think giving somebody money is easy. Not easy. So let them come and see. At times, when they finish seeing, before they even go for inspection, right in the inspection vehicle, they have made up their mind. I'll buy from this guy. Okay? Then after site inspection, what's the next thing? He has to pay for the land. Even if it's initial deposits. That's my next close. I don't start talking about, you have seen the land. Oh, pay something. Have you not seen the land? Or don't you like the land? Say, of course I like the land. Say, why are you not paying? Oh, you've seen the land. I mean, look, for you to leave your house and come for inspection, that means you are probably serious. Or are you not serious about? See, we don't ask questions. It's called hard questions. Have you called a client and said, are you paying on Wednesday or on Saturday, sir? Excuse me? Say yes. I called to ask if you are paying on Wednesday or give him options. Okay, let me pay Saturday. Look, I sold some plots at Beach Heaven. Oh my God. The client came under the rain. He said, Ken, I don't have time, let's go, I will drive you. We drove under the rain to, you know where Beach Heaven is, not where we went to. The guy saw the land, come and see marketing. He brought out his video. He was the one that started doing live video to his colleagues in their WhatsApp group in the office. Say, I'm at the Atlantic, this is at the Atlantic. After doing the video, you know, do you have anything to tell to my friends? You get to that level that the guy is no longer a client, he becomes a family member. Okay? So please, don't complicate things. Number one, product close. What product are you interested in? Then you help him clarify. Is it this? Is it that? Is it this? Is it that? Is it this budget? Is it that budget? Let him clarify. This is what he wants. You have passed that one. You know you have made progress. You have closed on that one. You go to the next close. When are you coming for site inspection? Don't say, please tell me when you are coming. Say, are you coming on Thursday or Saturday? Whether he choose Thursday or Saturday, he is still coming for the inspection. True of us? True. So tell him, are you coming on Tuesday or Wednesday, sir? Don't ask him when are you coming. He will not tell you, let me check my schedule. No, are you coming on Wednesday or Saturday? Choose Wednesday, you are coming. Choose Saturday, you are coming. Simple. And God help him, he comes and sees the office. Next thing is finance. When are you making the payments? I think you need to break it down. There's someone that wants to buy Onyx Garden Obinze. How many of us know that product? Onyx, as some of us don't even know. Okay, where Obinze, right there in Port Harcourt. The guy has been struggling with the products. Do you know what I did? Let me tell you what I did. I now broke down the payment plan. Do you know in Obinze, you can pay outright for 6 months? Do you know that? You can pay, all those WhatsApp group you belong to is not for a joke. Some information are coming there. I saw the NBC that you can pay 6 months for outright. And I just told the guy, the land is 2.250 anyways. 2.2. Yeah, this guy, you know your product. 2.250 is the land. And I broke it into 6 months. And I told him, okay, do you know this land? It is just this thing you need to pay every month for 6 months. And the guy is going ahead to buy the product. Because he's seeing 2.250 looking like a big money to him. But I now broke it down every 6 months. All you need to do, just pay this one every month. And 6 months time you are finished. And the guy has. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's go to the video. Thank you about Jesus anyways. Apologies withdrawn. Okay? I'm a man of faith. One of the teachings I learned from Jesus is that he's the one that does what? He's not the one that listens, the one that what? Takes action. It's not he that hears, but he that what?
Do it.
Do it. So, all this big grammar I've been blowing, please, I beg of you. You wasted your time if you don't do anything about it. You need to take action. Because if you don't do anything, if you don't move, nothing what?
Moves.
If you don't move, no alert moves into your account. You have to take action. That's the difference between you and people that are doing well or better than you. They take more action than you do. Thank you once again.